Here in the South, music is almost as important as breathing. From bluegrass in the Appalachian Mountains and gospel in the Bible Belt to blues in Memphis and soul in Muscle Shoals, it's all American music, born here in the Deep South and celebrated by a new generation. Welcome to Southern Fried Music TV.
2, 3, 4.
Welcome into another edition of Southern Fried Music TV. We have got some great stuff coming up for you on today's show. Delnora Reed from Nashville is going to be our guest. And Glenn, you and I got to know Delnora a little bit over the years. Somebody invited her to Gadsden to perform, and then she became pretty much a regular, coming back 2 or 3 times a year.
Somebody named Kay Moore, thank goodness. We're proud of that. Thank Kay for that. Delnora is a super talent from up around the Nashville area. She grew up in West Virginia. Beautiful lady, just got married. It's okay, guys, you'll get over it.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in that. Yeah.
But she came down and it was a rather cool evening, and she did an awesome job for the weather to be like it was.
Yes, she did. And she got to perform in front of the water wall at the courtyard in downtown Gadsden. And Glenn, you know, one of the projects that I'm excited about that she's involved in is called Orthophonic Joy, which is an odd name, but it is celebrating the 1927 Bristol Sessions, which was considered the birth of country music. Of modern country music, and she with her group, the Shotgun Ruby, is going to be a part of that, along with some big name people.
Oh, people like Emmylou and Dolly Parton and Aaron Tippin and
just
some
tons
of those
people.
Folks,
You know, Carl Jackson produced it.
What a great way to hang out.
Yeah, we're going to learn more about that.
And you know, I was embarrassed that I didn't know about the Bristol Sessions. You guys educated me, but I'm pretty excited about grabbing a copy of that now.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to learn more about that and spend a little time with Delnora Reed coming up next.
I am so excited. I am here in beautiful downtown Gadsden with one of the most beautiful, talented people from Nashville, Tennessee. Come down here tonight to hang out with us and sing a little bit for us. My friend, Delnora Reed. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Did you have a good trip down?
I did. It was beautiful. It rained a little bit, but once we got out of Tennessee, it stopped raining, and it's a beautiful day here in Gadsden, Alabama.
It is. We're excited about having you. I've seen you now for the last, I guess, maybe 4 or 5 years, and gotten to know who you are and what you do, and you do a fabulous job. I want to talk a little bit about your music. I know you write a lot of it.
I do.
Tell me a little bit about how much effort that takes.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's been a long road. I grew up with a father that was a songwriter as well.
Good.
But now he didn't become a songwriter until I started playing and singing out, and he said I needed my own songs. So he just started writing. Now he played every instrument always. From when I was a little girl, I always played every instrument. So I don't know, I was part of those early songwriting sessions. I didn't do any writing, but I was there. I was the singer, but you know, my dad was writing, and I was a little girl. So
you were being groomed.
You know, I didn't even know it. You know, I don't know that they knew how much I was absorbing. But you know, when you're young, you're a sponge. And so when I moved to Nashville, I don't necessarily think I moved to be a songwriter. At that time, I just wanted to be a performer, an entertainer, a singer, and I started writing with some really amazing writers in town. And I had an artist development deal, so they really lined me up with some #1 hit writers. And
that's great.
I don't know. It's been, now I can't imagine life without writing. That's what I do. That is where my heart is. And I don't know that I realized that. It was a journey.
So when you were a child and you were hanging around and Dad was writing music, what kind of music was that? What kind of genre was he writing in?
See, it was a little bit of everything. What's funny is that you talk to Dad now and he's all about the country, you know. He's like, country music ain't what it used to be.
Oh,
all that
amen.
Stuff. And what's funny is the first song I ever learned to play, and I'm going to play it tonight, was a Rolling Stone song that Dad did. And I was like, yeah, the good old country like the Rolling Stones, right, Dad? But yeah, it was a sweet great song called Tears Go By. So
yes.
It is the evening of the day. Oh, I sit and watch the children play. Oh, smiling faces I can see, but not for me. I sit and watch as tears roll by. My riches, comfort, everything. I love to hear the children sing. All I hear is the sound of rain falling on the ground. I sit and watch as tears roll by.
Well,
But-
it's good to know you were in a good upbringing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Bluegrass. We're just that's my roots. So.
You know, it's ironic. I've been deep into bluegrass for many, many years, and that's the kind of music I play, and that's the shows that we did. We did our festival and all. But what I love about it is it just continues to recycle, and not many songs do that. Not many musics do that. I have granddaughters that are learning to play, which makes me happy, and it's because we brought them up in that
That's
same
right.
world.
I know.
And it makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's almost biblical. When you raise them up, they come back to it too.
Well, listen, you know what? We're going to take a real short break and hear from some folks that make this possible. So don't you run away. We'll be back with more information. Well, you know, there's this real nasty rumor flying around. And I think that it goes way back in your family. And I understand that you are in a new project of old stuff.
Old stuff, yes.
And tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, it's a blessing. I know I've heard Carl talk on several interviews lately. Carl Jackson asked me
yeah.
to be a part of this. I know
Woo.
you know him. He's
Big
a
deal.
multi-Grammy award-winning producer, and I'm just like, thank you. He asked me to be a part of this project with some of my musical heroes, and it's called the 1927 Bristol Sessions Revisited. And so what they have done is they've taken all these old, you know, the Bristol Sessions is where the birthplace of country music.
Right.
And so the actual birthplace of country music museum, I think the brainchild of it was Rusty Morrell, and he asked Carl to be a part of to do this, to get all of his artist friends to basically revisit the 1927 Bristol Sessions. And so there's songs by Emmylou Harris, Dolly Parton, Steve Martin and the Steep Canyon Rangers.
Some of my favorites.
Yeah, by the way, on the project, I never would have thought I'd be on a project where I'm the next track after Steve Martin and the Steep Canyon Rangers. But we are track number 12. I'm part of a trio called the Shotgun Rubies.
That's awesome.
And we are singing a song called I Am Resolved.
Oh,
An old
wow.
hymn.
Old hymn?
I will hasten to him, hasten so glad and free. Jesus, greatest, highest, I will come to thee. I am resolved to follow the Savior, leaving my sin and strife. He is the true one, He is the just one, He had the words of life. I will hasten to Him, hasten so glad and free. Jesus, greatest, highest, I will come to thee.
That
Yes.
was number 105 in the Broadman hymnal.
There you go.
I can show you that.
Yeah, the fact that you remember that. It's a memorable hymn, and
Oh, my
I grew up
goodness.
singing it too in church. So I was tickled that we got to do it. Marty Stewart's on it. He sings, he does Black Eyed Susie.
Oh, my goodness
but
gracious. People
these-
just don't know how bluegrass Marty Stewart
I'm
is.
telling
Do
you.
they?
No,
No, they don't.
But see, they've taken old time. It's basically bluegrass does old time.
That is just awesome.
My heart is sad and I am lonely for the only one I love. When shall I see him? Oh, no, never, till we meet in heaven above. Oh, bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, where he will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps he'll weep for me. Tomorrow was our wedding day. Oh God, where can he be? He's at a courting with another, and no longer weeps for me. Oh, bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so he will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps he'll weep for me, and perhaps he'll weep for me.
Okay, so now who are your partners on that in the trio?
Danny Flowers and Val Story.
That is great. Let me
Yes.
tell you, anytime you work with people like Carl Jackson,
Yes.
you have hit the big time. I think it's just awesome for you. I know now this is, when's the project projected to be out?
It was last Monday.
wow.
It was released on Sony Legacy record label, and they have just done a great job. It sold out in the first day on Amazon.
Oh gosh, well,
And
it's
then
got to
the
come back
second day-
around again,
Yes,
right?
it is. It is. I think today that they had some, but they're sold out until. I know, it's crazy, but,
Well, let me
but I
just
think
tell
you
you,
can go to
folks.
carljackson.net and still get a copy, or the Birthplace of Country Music.
Yeah.
They still have some.
I think that it'd be worth checking out if you enjoy good music.
I'll just strum this one. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. And if I had a song that I could give to you, I'd sing a song to make you feel this way. And if I had a day that I could give to you, I'd give to you a day just like today. Sunshine on my shoulder. Thank you.
Well, we know that you live in Nashville. We know that you visit us occasionally, and I keep up with you on Facebook, and
This
that's
is my
great.
second home.
Well, good, good. Tell us a little bit. We got a lot of folks in this area that go to Nashville to visit.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit of where they might run into you up there.
Well, actually, even I think it's next weekend, I'm going to be at Antique Archaeology, and if you don't know what that is, that's the home of the American Picker Store. So if you
They'll be
watch,
trying to buy your
are you a
guitar.
fan?
Oh, yes.
So I'll be there actually once a month this summer. Once a month this summer.
Okay.
All the way through August. I'm there May 30th, and then I'll be back in June, and then I'll be there in July and August.
Well, so if someone gets ready to come to Nashville and they want to find you, tell them how they might check up on you, maybe Facebook or a website.
Well, yes, I am on Facebook. If they go to my website, Delnora.com, you can find me at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It will link you to everywhere that I am.
You're a massive data user.
I know. I am a social media. Carl calls me the Twitter ninja.
That would be
Not you,
great.
Carl, but
That would be great, yeah.
but Carl Jackson, he calls me the Twitter ninja.
Well, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, I know that some of you out there haven't had the opportunity to see Delnora, but if you can stick around with us a little bit, we're going to show a little bit more of her music. And I'm telling you, once you hear it, you're going to want to see her again. You're going to want to buy it. So check her out at Delnora.com. And when you're headed to Nashville, look her up. And, you know, I bet you before the summer's over, she might be back in Gadsden, Alabama.
Oh, I hope.
I hope so. Listen, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here on Southern Fried Music TV. We're proud to have you. We love you. We'll see you folks next time.
This is another goodbye day, messing up my Friday. I ain't gonna cry, boy, get off of my porch. Take your Gucci and your Prada, I ain't your sugar mama. Trading all the drama for some swinging dough. Bye-bye, I got places to be. I gotta get with some people like me, yeah. Dancing to the best man you ever heard. Screaming from the back, yelling free bird. Singing along at the top of our lungs. Music feels good like a first kiss. When you get down and get you overheated. I don't need a Mr. Right or Wrong, 'cause this was my song. It's another 9-to-5er, barely getting by her. Boss is gonna drive me right out of my mind. You gotta get me out of here, yeah. Drop it in the gear, yeah. See in the rear view all the time. Bye-bye, I got places to be. I gotta get with some people like me, yeah. Dancing to the bass. top of our lungs. Music feels good like a first kiss. When you get down, it gets you over it. I don't need a Mr. Right or Wrong, 'cause this is my song. Do we have anybody in their back that likes to scream out "Free Bird" for me? Dancing in the best band you ever heard, screaming from the back, yelling "Free Bird," singing along at the top of our lungs. Yeah! Music feels good like a first kiss. When you get down, it gets you over it. I don't need a Mr. Right or Wrong, 'cause this is my song. Yeah, this is my song.
Well, folks, here on Southern Fried Music TV, you know, you've seen local acts, you've seen regional acts, you have seen national acts as well. And we're all about exposing people to music of all genres and all types. So we need you to let us know about what you're doing, or maybe you know singers, songwriters, musicians in the area who are well deserving of some coverage.
You know, it's great. And one thing I'm really enjoying, Carl, is the fact that we're doing a little bit of everything: Southern gospel, bluegrass, rock and roll, blues. We're not going to pin this show to just one genre, because everybody out there likes something a little bit different.
That's right.
But it might open a door to you to see somebody that you haven't seen before and you'd enjoy. You hear about them and you say, hey, I like that. And that's kind of what we want to do. And you know, maybe you know somebody, or maybe you're watching and you are somebody that we might want to have here on the show. We kind of like for you to get in touch with us and talk to us about it.
Yeah, if you are a singer, songwriter, musician, if you are in a group of some sort, you're playing on a regular basis, we need you to get in touch with us. And the best way to do that is to go to our Facebook page. Just go to Facebook and search Southern Fried Music TV. It's right there on Facebook, just like everybody else. And you can contact us through the Facebook page, post a link to YouTube videos or something like that, so we can see you and hear you perform. And you never know, you might hear from us inviting you to come here to our front porch set, or we might come and see you perform somewhere and do an interview on location with you.
And that's one of the things I'm enjoying, is getting out on location. We're meeting some mighty fine people, and it's a lot of fun. And I think that so far the feedback we're getting about the show, everybody's really liking that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And there's a lot of great stuff still to come as this season continues of Southern Fried Music TV. Go check us out on Facebook. Remember, just search Southern Fried Music TV. That's where you are gonna find us.